That's what kind of shifted streetwear. Like streetwear is now appreciated in like more of the high fashion realm. As you can see, like Louis Vuitton putting out streetwear stuff.
Right.
You can see like Lanvin doing the D3s. You know what I'm saying? Or putting out the shoes that look like the circa D3s, right? Or excuse me, the Osiris D3s. Come on, my bad. Come on, I used to skate too.
Culture vulture.
Yeah, culture. No, but like streetwear has broken into high fashion.
Yeah.
Where like traditionally it's always kind of been shunned. So now with high fashion, to justify you paying $2,000 for an article of clothing, it has to be something that no one can get. So that's when you get like the exclusivity, you know? But I think that kind of kills it. And this is coming from a camp out kid. Like I used to go camp out in Brooklyn projects back in LA on Melrose back in the day. And this is the only place you could buy Crooks and Castles at the time. It was through these pop-ups. Coming from that, it kind of sucks because it takes out all the fun. The whole point was being able to go buy the shoes and being able and wearing them. Like now, I get it. That is a collectible, it's an asset. In that part of me, I'm not upset with that. But at the same time, it's just like, all right.
You're talking about like the resale culture.
Yeah, man. Yeah, exactly. Resale culture kind of makes it whack. So I wouldn't be going out there and paying that. I don't. Like most of my stuff I get like I buy vintage or I thrift or I reuse, you know, or I buy stuff that I personally like. I'm not on the blogs looking for stuff.
Yeah.
Let me hear it.
I'm not a good guy for this topic because I'm on some like just black and white t-shirts and like just khakis, like just that's like my whole. I open up my closet, I'm like a cartoon character.
Right.
It's like the same thing. But that's like, I don't know. How do you even afford? Like, do you have to be buying and then you sell your old stuff, or like, how do kids even like keep up with that?
Well,
stuff?
one thing I do appreciate the Gen Zs. I'm a millennial. The Gen Zs a lot better at making money on the internet. I feel like than any other generation currently walking the face of the earth. If I was Nike or any of these shoe brands with the exclusive stuff or with the stuff people wanted to buy, you're in a great position. But like for the consumer, we're like we're trying to fight for the right to give away our money. Like what?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
wow. Yeah, it seems like a kind of like a weird con.
It
like these fashion companies, like these like lower brand fashion companies are no longer selling that stuff. They're selling like high fashion. Like it used to be like 100 years ago, like Coco Chanel, all these like I don't know if Louis Vuitton obviously is this, but like high fashion used to be high fashion for rich people, and now it's like these like weird like crossover things with Nike and Adidas, and they're finding a way to like milk their like middle class consumers.
Right. See, this is where I'm a hypocrite, because from the creative perspective, if you create some shit, you shouldn't create something that you don't feel is priceless. It's just more of the fact that it's not accessible. This kind of business model is going into into music now too. Like now, even before you get a chance to get on the website and look at Ticketmaster, it's already sold out because of the bots.
It's like whatever, like limited supply is the business model.
Right.
We're only gonna make 50 of these, but we could make more, but we just want scarcity.
Yeah,
It's like
you want everybody to just be hyped.
It's like people are just like, it's like a lion's den, and you're just like fucking throwing meat to the lions. You're only throwing a certain amount, and they're just like clawing at each other.
And that is the sneaker game. That's a lot. That is a sneaker game. So I feel like we got to take our rights back. But see, like we mustn't walk around barefoot.
Right.
And that's the hype culture too. Like you can't have weak sneakers on too, because it's like I would never dare to go pull up on a chick with some whack ass shoes on. You know what I'm saying?
I wear the same fucking.
I wear
my skate shoes as my everyday shoes.
As your everydays.
I'm gonna pull them up here. I've got the Rowan Zorilla Vans.
Okay,
and every time I tear through one pair, I just buy another pair.
that's actually a solid pair.
I think I'm on number 6 right now.
Oh, nice.
That's 6 pairs of the same shoe.
Nice. Yeah, man. I think I should find my own pair of shoes, man. I'm just gonna like never take off and just do the same thing, repeat it, and just like get out of this like the cycle. You know that fashion's got me in.
You gotta be a cartoon character, man. You gotta be a character.
Well, that's what like basically like the government wants us to be eventually. Like everybody's gonna live in your fucking pod. You're gonna eat this fucking nutritious slop with all the vitamins put in. You know, you're not gonna own a car.
You will own nothing and you will be happy.
I ain't.
Isn't that like?
I need all mine, motherfucker.
But I don't actually think it's gonna go that far because like who are the government? Just people like us.
Right.
Yeah. Like
right.
people, you know.
Right.
In another life, you would have gotten into politics, and you wouldn't have been like. You wouldn't have been like, all right, how do we like fuck over 1 million people? Because people get into it because they want to do something good.
Right.
So when people are like, there's this, you know, in the future we're all going to be like a hive mind, and it's like who's gonna make us?